Well, hello. You have arrived on time to your appointment for your daily dose of lamb dog, and the doctor is in. Met- Metaphorically speaking. Now we're continuing our discourse. Is it a discourse? Anyway, we're continuing our video series on, I don't know, maybe we can call this Stackers versus the World. Um, what a terrible way to put it. But no, it's not that. Um, I think this week what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to hash out, what on the YouTube is harmful and what on the YouTube isn't harmful. And I'm using a particular user, ep237, as a stacker example, as sort of an even keel example of what the stacker is. He's one of the brighter people on YouTube, and I think kind of represents the segment of the stacker community, if there is such a thing. For those of you who don't know, these are the people who listen to me talk. These are the people who blah 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 blah. No, these are the folks who are into using precious metals as an investment, wealth preservation type people, right? So, Belange P, whom I didn't know about until he was on Day Trade Show, which maybe I should watch Day Trade Show, maybe I shouldn't watch Day Trade Show, but I enjoy the content, and I am big on um, eating the meat and spitting out the bones, so I don't have a problem with watching a bunch of different people. Um, but check this out. Um, Looking at the comments here, this is part one. Um, I don't understand like this comment right here. The dollar will die. That's why you convert to silver and gold. I don't know what the heck moobs is. Um, is it? Is this why? There's other comments here. Where's a comment that I wanted to show you? Um, it had to do with how a person who I believe identifies with themselves as a stacker um, just feels that other people in the financial sector of YouTube, if there is such a thing, simply hates on stackers because they're tuned into something or they're um, they're somehow more aware of a secret, and it's not a matter of jealousy. I don't think it has to do with there appears to be an issue, and I'm not saying this is across the board, but there appears to be an issue of ignorance from the people who invest in solid solid metal. Um, the biggest issue I would say, and I don't know how this plays out per se. Again, this video is definitely a little bit herky jerky, and I don't intend to. It wasn't my intention to be this way, but I'm trying to talk about a few different things. Um, the biggest problem we have with listen to me again. The biggest problem we have with the whole videos that talk about investing in silver and gold has to do with silver and gold as investment vehicles. Typically they're a very certain type of investment. They are sort of a last ditch wealth storage in many people's views. The reason being is you purchase these commodities, which gold of course has a historical reputation as being money, same as silver, but you don't do it in order to have it increase in value in the traditional sense. Um, I don't know what I'm getting at here. um, but what ends up being the case is you'll watch a video from someone and they'll spend all that time pumping up the reason for investing in silver and gold, which is okay. Um, there's nothing wrong with investing in anything that you have a good reason to invest in. All right. But the problem is when somebody has or convinces a person to blindly invest in a material because they have incentive in those people investing in it. I've seen several videos, and I can give examples, where they spend 30 minutes convincing you about the imminent failure of the economy. And then in the last 10 minutes is the product that they're selling as a solution to the imminent failure of the economy. It's not like, hey, make sure you vote for people who are more fiscally responsible. It's not that, pay off your debt, while there are many people who do give that. They just have you invest blindly. And the problem is, and I would say the main issue that I would personally have is there are people who aren't in the position to invest in metals because of the amount of wealth that they have. If their yield on their own personal consumer debt is say 16% because they have a lot of card debt, well, it's a no-brainer what they need to do to preserve more of their wealth. They need to get out of the debt maintenance cycle before they begin looking at these other get rich quick schemes. And that's where Belange, I think, is a good guy, because in his videos that I've watched so far, they're very big on criticizing the get rich view of metals. Now, pardon me. What I am enjoying is the first two videos that I watched from Belange. Is that how you pronounce it? If you're watching this, but oh, look, there's our old buddy Christopher Walken. Why? Nice that comes up whenever you type in your name, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, that's like the saddest part of the deer hunter story. There's De Niro's character. He's going to get his friend, but he's all messed up. The gold and silver interest rate, I thought was so fascinating, and I've really enjoyed those two videos. Those are the two videos that I've watched from you so far. And it talked about a bullion bank and how bullion banks take in physical bullion and then they pay back additional bullion, actually almost outside of the traditional monetary system. And it got me researching, and it got me looking more into it. And I didn't realize that the market existed that allowed for such a thing. And Belange goes on to talk about how that market, however, is disappearing, while the on-demand silver bullion deposits have been increasing. What I do want to show you is, and I think this is a good thing right here, and it's in the comment section. Where was it? I should be better prepared, I know. But it was in the reply. I miss the old days when I had the replies on the top replies. But it was a direct criticism that a viewer posed to Belange about how silver and gold being a bad investment and interest yields are non-existent of a physical metal. And Belange replied, "You're missing the point of the video." And I think that's correct. The type of videos that, or not videos, but the type of comments that we're seeing on a lot of the videos, regardless of which side of the discussion there are, they seem to be prior to the person actually watching the view. So you not watching the view, but watching the video. So if you look at gold and silver interest rate without dedicating the time to listen to what the producer has to say, then you may just feel compelled to comment, "Well, gold and silver don't give you an interest rate. That's all there is to it. This is bunk. and that's that. But we need people like Belange who are willing to be more patient and to maybe clearly express their point, or take the time to maybe find some middle ground if that's necessary at all. But I definitely salute the type of work that he's putting out, and we will continue our discussion on this tomorrow, and I'll maybe give you some examples, some precise examples of what is wrong and what I do not like. Um, and it may I'm going to show maybe a couple of websites, and we will go from there. But again, thank you everybody for taking the time to watch. And any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, that's what the comment section's for on my videos. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you tomorrow.